Hello there. So this is Jose from General Kenobi's Bunker. But today we are here with the Countdown City Geeks family, and we have an awesome interview for you guys today. We have none other than Leilani Shiu, who is here at Hodgepodge Tastic in San Antonio, Saturday from 10 to 6 and Sunday from 12 to 4. So guys, come down and check it out. So first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
how's,
you.
How's San Antonio for you?
I love San Antonio. I've been here before,
Right.
And because I'm in the music industry, so your station is the B Univision.
Ah, there you go. Yes, Univision. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I bring artists and stuff to them. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations on all the success. Amazing that you are on 3 of the biggest shows ever, and especially biggest for Star Wars. So congrats on that. Let me know a little bit about the process. When you were auditioning, did you know that it was for The Mandalorian first time around?
No, everything was kept a secret. So I didn't even know it was Star Wars until actually my first day on set. And even we were dressed up because, as you know, the Jawas are gray
Right.
and red eyes. So I definitely did not know I was a Jawa. And they were coded, our names were coded. So until I got on set, and then actually, because there's other little people that are Jawas, and then once they placed us and they started filming, and I took off my mask, and that's how I realized it was Star Wars.
That's awesome. What a way to realize, right?
Yes, yes.
Aside from the secrecy, right? How was the set overall? How was the environment?
Oh, it's great. It's amazing. It's just like you see in the movies, but like I actually, because everybody thinks, because of all the rumors about being on the with the volume,
Right.
and everybody thinks I'm digitally inside. And I'm like, no, Jawas are actually outside.
Oh, yeah.
I spent a lot of time outside with sand, dirt. When it rains, it actually physically rains.
Wow.
We're muddy.
Yeah.
And then like second day shoot, they have to keep it the same way. So if it didn't rain, so they're making us muddy and everything. So no, it's real.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then, so you mentioned a little bit about code names, but you are the very first Jawa to actually have a name,
Yes.
a canon name in the show, in the universe, even though we've known Jawa since literally like the first 10 minutes of Star Wars ever, right?
Yes.
How does that feel?
It's great. You know what? It's an honor because not only that, I'm the first one to be casted as Jawa. So when you Google Jawa, I'm not a stunt Jawa. I'm actually a real Jawa.
There you go.
I'm Jawa, and then so they tag me as Jawa as cast, and that's in Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett.
Right.
And then when Obi-Wan came, then I'm the first Jawa that has a name, Teeka, and I'm the first cast credited Teeka, and the first one that talks.
Yes, which is incredible. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
So veer enough a little bit from that. Again, you were in Mandalorian, you were in Book of Boba Fett, you were in Obi-Wan,
Yes.
which, again, just amazing. But did you have a favorite set that you worked on between those 3?
Everybody asks me that. It's so fun. I like each set. You know why? Because everything's different. And John and Dave are in charge of it all.
Right.
So everything they've done, I've been part of. So no, each set is different. I got to work with Tim on Book of Boba Fett and Ming Na. So I was so excited because I've always been a fan of her with
Right.
Mulan and everything she's done.
Amazing.
So each show is different. Mandalorian, I'm really close to the main cast. Besides everybody in production, because we work hand in hand with costumes, legacy, effects, everybody on the, besides all the production, we work with everybody. And then the main cast, I'm really close to Tate Fletcher, and Emily Swallow.
Right.
The
armor.
armor, so the heavy armor, and then the armor. And then for Mando, Brendan Wayne is actually in the costume.
Oh, wow.
And he's John Wayne's grandson.
Right,
So
yeah.
you can't beat that.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty good.
A child, I'm that old. As a child, my parents watched John Wayne, and
Sure.
they love John Wayne. So to imagine to have John Wayne's grandson.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, like,
incredible.
oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
real. Yeah.
And we're actually friends. We actually talk to each
Oh,
other
that's awesome.
by text, and when he sees this, he'll text me, "Oh, good job, Leilani," you know. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's an honor. And then being part of Obi-Wan, Deborah Chow was my director on Mando, and we hit it off because, you know, there's not that many Asians on
Right.
Star Wars, and
Right.
so she came up to me. That's the advantage of being little, because we're different. So she comes to me and she starts talking to me. So we're both Chinese. She is from Canada, if you guys didn't know, and I was born in Canada. I was
Yes.
born in Vancouver, Canada. So we hit it off with that. So we just had this connection. So she chose me when she got, being the head executive, producer, director of Obi-Wan, she chose me to be Teeka.
It's amazing.
So I'm honored.
That is amazing. And also, I would imagine, you know, being there with Ewan McGregor. I mean, it's got to
My
be
God.
crazy
Yes,
experience.
I was like, because, okay, so everything's coded. So when I did my audition, it was during COVID. I had to do it from my house. And I turned in my audition tape. So I didn't know I was going to be with Ewan at all.
Sure.
And I just knew the code name. And I was like, oh, okay, who is this guy? And I really didn't know I was like going to be like a big deal. I just knew something, but not the big deal,
yeah.
the opener. And when I went to start, when I went to fitting, actually that's when I found out. When I went to fitting, and they treated me differently, because not that they don't, but when you become the main cast.
Exactly. When you become
Are you
the first name Jawa in history,
Yes.
you're kind of important, okay? So
I went to fitting, and they're like, are you thirsty? Are you this? And I'm like, well, this is fitting. What are you talking about? So they're measuring me, everything. Leilani, can we help you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why are you guys acting this way? I'm just normal. And they're like, oh my God, you must be so excited. And I'm all, yeah. Do you know who you're going to be with? And I'm like, no. And they're like, you're with Ewan. And I'm like, what? And so,
Amazing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they were excited for me.
Oh, absolutely. And shout out to Ewan McGregor. I know he watched our channel, so
Oh, yes.
how's it going, buddy?
Oh, I love you. He loves me, so he's very close. He tells people that go see him
There you go.
that they just mention my name, and he just glows. Yeah, we
Well,
had a really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure you had an amazing time. So last question: what has been your favorite part of becoming very important part, an integral part of this whole wide, you know, Star Wars universe?
Probably because as a child, I dreamed of Star Wars. I was part. My brother grew up watching Star Wars and everything, so now I'm part of Star Wars,
Right.
which is, it's amazing. It's like, it's huge. You know, the fan base is huge. And,
Right.
And if it wasn't for the fans, and then also being part of Star Wars, I have this network with the 501st, and shout outs to them. I have this huge family. Like, it's big. So everywhere I go, look, I'm here in San Antonio, and I called up the main person at 501st and said, I'm going to be in town. Okay, they'll call the
Right.
local 501st. We're going to be there to welcome you.
Right.
And they're here.
Yeah,
They're actually
they're here. So shout out to the 501st.
You know, so that's a big deal. And the fans. The fans are very dedicated. You know, they come and see me. They get excited. I was just at a mall, and this one fan goes, "Oh my God, I seen you on TikTok. You're the Jawa." You know, and
That's
and I was
amazing.
like, "You see me on TikTok?" So I thought that was great.
That's awesome, and I know that your daughter is also
Yes.
involved now. So
Yes,
it's
she when I first started on Mandalorian, there was one day I couldn't. I didn't know that we had to film the following week, because they only give you so much, you know, because they're very secretive.
Right.
And they said I had to work the following week. Well, I'm in the music industry, and I get artists played on the radio, so I do artist tours. So the following week I was supposed to go to New York. I was working Janet Jackson at the time.
Wow.
And I was like, we have to work next week, and I was like, I don't want to get fired.
there you go.
Is there any way my daughter can fill in? You have a daughter? And I'm like, yeah, she's little. What? And then I was like, yeah, she's just a little shorter, but she can fit in my costume. So can you let her do it? I know we're supposed to be secretive, but
Right.
let her do it. And then when I get back, we'll trade places. And oh my God, yes, so done deal. Janet Jackson. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
so I cannot say no.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of hard to.
Yeah,
You
I was
know.
like, I can't say no. I have to do my job. And then they're like, oh no, no problem. What? Bring her in. And so they actually loved her. She went and did 2 days
That's awesome.
there, and they ended up fitting her, and then the rest is history. So she's always been in the show. She's
Right.
like really like my sidekick. I have like with Boba Fett.
Right.
So we're always teamed up with Felly. So
That's
the big,
awesome.
The big Mando scene, I want the return of Mando because I know all of you guys were waiting for the Mandalorian to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
So we play a big part in Chapter 5, the return of Mando. And everybody was so happy with the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, what? And well, we were part of that scene.
Oh,
We bring that special part to
So
Mando
amazing. Yeah, of course,
with
definitely.
Amy Sedaris, so.
Yeah. So thank you so much for this. We really appreciate your time.
Yes.
It was awesome talking to you.
Yes.
Guys, again, we are here at Hodgepodge Tastic. Leilani is going to be here on Saturday from 10 to 6 and then on Sunday from 12 to 4. So make sure you stop by.
Yes.
Check out the 501st also. They're starting to arrive here in force. It's going to be
Yes.
awesome. Okay, so if you like Star Wars, definitely make sure you show up.
And
So
be sure to follow me.
exactly. So thanks again, and thank you on behalf of the Countdown City Geeks, countdowncitygeeks.com. Make sure to check us out there. So thank you so much again, and we really appreciate it, and,
thank
welcome
you.
again to San Antonio.
Thank you.
Leilani's social media is linked in the description below. Make sure to check her out.